Every experiment sets out to prove a hypothesis, and Tom Brady formulated an outrageous one last March, when he chose to flee the empire he helped build in New England to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Going from a franchise with whom he had won 6 titles to one that had won a total of 6 playoff games, Brady believed that, at age 43, he could master a new offense, acclimate to a new team and conquer a new conference, all while the coronavirus pandemic limited in-person activity. The most precious of NFL baubles is the Super Bowl ring, and each of Brady's 7, the latest secured on Sunday night, reinforces an indomitable truth. When he has something to prove, he is just about unbeatable. Flicking away the Kansas City Chiefs' dynastic aspirations and the quarterback who poses the most credible threat to someday matching him, Brady guided the Buccaneers to a 31-9 romp that recalibrated his own standard for greatness in front of a partisan crowd at their home field, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. This Super Bowl win was, for Brady, almost certainly his hardest, his sweetest and his strangest, too, captured at the end of the most improbable season in N history. The final game is always an exhausting, exhilarating conclusion to the N calendar, but never before had so many events surrounding the field of play threatened to pause the nation's most popular sport. After the pandemic gripped the country last spring, the decision to play the regular season on time, as scheduled, was met with pushback and confusion. The N plowed ahead, establishing health protocols and reinforcing them as the virus upended schedules, postponed games and infected more than 700 players, coaches and staff members, as well as Brady's parents, Tom Sr. and Galynn. Civil unrest over racial injustice roiled the country, emboldening players, coaches and owners to protest systemic inequality, with some players gathering to challenge the commissioner, Roger Goodell, to proclaim that Black Lives Matter. Brady left New England behind and did not comment this season on the red Make America Great Again hat seen in his locker there in 2015, but he did say his relationship with President Donald J. Trump became uncomfortable. As Trump's term came to a close, with some of his supporters leading an armed attack on the U.S. Capitol, Patriots coach Bill Belichick declined to accept a Presidential Medal of Freedom from him, citing his conversations with the team about social justice, equality and human rights. For this untidy heap of a season even to reach Sunday's capstone, it was as if the N struck a cosmic bargain. In exchange for plowing through a full 256-game slate without creating a closed environment in which to play, it would be granted the most tantalizing quarterback matchup in the Super Bowl era, Brady versus Patrick Mahomes, the best of all time against the best of this time.